Hello, welcome to Etienne's Bunny Basics. This is Etienne, the star of our show, and he and I are here today to talk to you about how to take care of your bunny and to make sure your bunny is happy and a good fit for you. A lot of people don't know that bunnies are prey animals and they really need to be observed and not startled or scared when you walk into a room. They don't like loud noises. It's also good to have a place for them to hide, like a cardboard box. And something that I'd like to say is that a good bunny parent is an observant bunny parent. Get to know your bunny when he likes quiet time, sitting with you and just being petted, and when he wants to run around and play. We're entering the summer months, and it's good to remember that the proper rabbit temperature for a bunny is between 65 and 75 degrees. Their normal body temperature is between 101 and 103 degrees. We see here that Etienne is confirming what we're saying. And if bunny is too hot, it's really good to take an ice pack with a wet paper towel and ice his ears. Here we're going to show, if you just gently do that, bunny ends up being really happy, just to cool him off a little bit if it's too hot. It's good to have an air conditioner and a fan, or either one, but make sure that it's not blowing directly on your rabbit, because that will cause a draft and then they can catch a cold. Rabbits are very clean animals. They really like to use litter boxes. It's nice to have one that's either an aluminum tray or any kind of container that's big enough for them to jump into and sit in. You can line it with a plastic bag, and also feline pine, or the alternative is yesterday's muse. You can find this at any pet shop. If you put about 2 inches in your litter box and then you cover it with a generous amount of Timothy hay, there won't be any smells, and you and your bunny and your neighbors will be very happy. Timothy hay is something that you should give your bunny every day so that he can chew it. They need it to grind their teeth down. Otherwise, the teeth grow through the roof of the head, which is very painful. Etienne here is about 4 months old, and not long ago he was a baby bunny. And baby bunnies are extremely delicate. They shouldn't get vegetables before they're 3 months old, and then when you introduce a new vegetable, make sure it's just 1 sprig at a time. Etienne started with 1 sprig of parsley for about a month and a half, and now he's eating a lot more. One thing to remember about bunnies is that life gets much easier after a spay or neuter. If there are any behaviors that your rabbit is doing that you don't like, biting, destructive behaviors, or any smells, or keeping you up at night, which Etienne here was doing for quite some time, a spay or neuter will take care of that. It releases all the hormones, it expels them from the body, so your rabbit eventually becomes a lot calmer. If for some reason you can't keep your rabbit, just remember, never ever release your rabbit in a park or in the wild or in a street. That's abandonment, and it's good to know that domestic rabbits can't survive on their own. They need to be taken care of by people. If for some reason you can't keep your rabbit, bring your rabbit to a shelter or a pet shop. Something to remember about bunnies is that if bunny is not eating, you must rush to a vet. A rabbit is not like a cat or a dog who will eventually start eating. If they're not eating, it's gastrointestinal distress, and that is fatal. You must rush to a rabbit-savvy vet. We like to go to Dr. Jennifer Saver of Catnip and Carrots in New Hyde Park, Long Island, but there are lots of good rabbit vets out there, although Etienne here thinks she's the best. If you have any questions about taking care of your bunny, you should go to rabbit.org and you'll find a lot of answers. Or contact me, Nadine Lavi, and Etienne here will try to get back to you as soon as possible. You can stop.